wet hair, sorry. But for part of my Every Little Bit Counts challenge, I am gonna make Crockpot ratatouille. One of my friends from church did it. She had never made ratatouille. And I always do it in the stove, but I have to be gone today. So I'm gonna put it in the Crockpot like she did. And I'm gonna do my version of it, and kind of like a vegetable stew. And then, the lighting's bad here, I apologize. And then I will package it up because it's not Jim's favorite, which is okay, but I like it and I'll package it up for my lunches when I go to the office. So come along and come with me as I chop up some things quick and show you this part of Every Little Bit Counts challenge, how I can take things that need to be used up and make them into something and have it ready for quick meals. And this is using the freezer. And I'm really trying to use everything from those boxes this year. To use it or preserve it. That's my mantra. Okay, I'm gonna leave the tomatoes because they're a little messier. Oh, here's that purple pepper. Look, it's green inside. If you watch my veggie box video, you would see that I, let me get a bowl out to put all the garbage in. I am going today to meet friends from church. Ladies for lunch. One of my most dearest friends is visiting from Arizona, and she moved there a year ago. It was my pastor's wife, but she's my dear friend, and I am excited to go have lunch with everyone. So I am not gonna make this, Missy's here because she can't resist this stuff. Vegetables, I mean. I'm not gonna do these in exact dice or anything. You know, I could pull out my chopper. I wonder if I should do that. That might make things a little quicker. I have some jalapeno peppers. I thought about putting one of those in even. I know, not traditional ratatouille, but. And this pepper wasn't as sweet as I thought it would be. It tastes more like a bell pepper, a green pepper, you know. I'm gonna give these a quick rinse. Cut these into like half moons. And see, they were starting to where they needed to be used up. And this will cook down all day in here, and it kind of all melds together. And it's like a veggie stew to me. And I'm not doing this exact pretty slices because it will all be cooked together. Okay, here's one of the eggplants. And I'm just gonna cut this into the half moons too. I am not going to peel it. Some people peel their eggplant. It doesn't bother me. When it's cooked down. Okay, a couple of zucchinis I'm going to rinse off. These in half too. Another eggplant. This one, the skin seemed a little tougher, so I'm gonna peel some of it off. And I like the ratatouille to be like in cubes. Now I have some tomatoes. And we want juice and all. They will cook down. Okay. Here it all is. I might need to add some tomato juice to it later on. When I come home in the afternoon, I'll figure that out. I'm going to chop up a couple of cloves of garlic. And add the other seasonings. I like garlic, so I'll add another one. And that will all cook down too. Okay, so we're done with that part. Dishes too. Now we need to add the seasonings. Whoop. Sprinkle of salt. I'm going to use herbes de Provence. You want to make sure you have thyme. I like thyme and oregano in it, and some basil. If I had fresh basil, I would add that. So this has thyme, marjoram, rosemary, basil, tarragon. So I'm going to sprinkle that on top. And some pepper. I'm going to add some dry garlic also. A little bit more pepper. And a couple splashes of lemon juice. So now I'm going to just stir this all up. I will taste it later and see if I need to add more seasonings, but you know, they can intensify, so, and if I need to add some tomato juice or chopped canned tomatoes to it. We'll see how it all cooks down. I have frozen tomatoes too. I'm gonna put this on low. I'm gonna put it for 6 hours. So this will be a little bit of everything preserved. I added a can of tomato sauce. I added a little more seasoning. And if I find any big, like, skins that have come off, like that, I'm just picking them out. It's just a texture thing. You don't have to. And add some Parmesan cheese to cook into it. When at the end, I will, on the actual serving bowls, I like to add a little bit of lemon juice. If I have fresh lemon, I love that, but I don't right now. Okay, I'm trying to do this with the screen. Aha, there. When this is done, I will let it cool, and then I will package it up in the WeVac in lunch-sized portions. It can be eaten as it is, served with rice or pasta or cauliflower rice or any low-carb thing, or just the way it is perfect, actually. Okay, I thought I had shown this, but I can't find any video, so I did something wrong. I have a bag labeled ratatouille. In the bag, I have 4 individual bags of the ratatouille. So I'll just take them out, let them thaw overnight in the fridge, and I have lunch the next day. And like I said, I can have anything I want with it. I can serve it with noodles, with bread, with rice, with cauliflower rice, with zoodles, or just by itself. Oops. You know, I could serve it just as it is, have a little bit of cheese on the side, add some protein to it if I want. But I didn't let that go to waste. See our firewood? We're starting to get it ready. I didn't let it go to waste. I have that in the freezer, ready for grab and go lunches. Quick dinner if Jim's not here. I'll give Natasha some of it, and I'll make more and freeze it as it goes along too. But that was an easy, hands-free way for me to get some of that produce preserved before it goes bad, because you know, some of those things like eggplant don't last very long. So that was just my idea for Every Little Bit Counts. Thank you for joining me, and we'll see you next time at Pike Creek Farm.